Yeah, they did, Tyrell. I'll bring it up later on the show, but I read it when I did the drive. Kramer and I were filling in for the drive today, and we will be tomorrow as well. Kramer's with Vern now for Hot Stove. He'll be in here in a little bit. Just trying to slow to develop here as I've been switching from the show to this. Luckily, I don't have far to go. Gonna put this out on Twitter now. Nick Heath won an award. Chris Bubich was the pitcher. Paul Splitter, Pitcher of the Year. Khalil Lee was the Georgia Brett recipient. Game 76 already, buddy. What's up, Richard? What's going on? Waiting for Kramer to get this up on Facebook. We'll get ready to roll. All right, we're good. Just a second. Did you guys listen to the Hosmer interview this morning with Fesco McLean? It was great. Johnny Gomes, Hosmer's telling a story. He said that they'd party till 4 or 5 a.m. They had a 7 a.m. bus to get a flight back to Kansas City. I don't know why it was at 7 a.m., but it was. And Hosmer's trying to sleep on the bus. And Gomes punches him in the chest, hands him 2 beers, and says, "Champions don't sleep." I thought that was awesome. You can catch that full interview. Everybody say hello to Kramer. He is in the other room producing for Vern. He produced the drive all afternoon. He's producing for Vern's Hot Stove, and he's watching this on YouTube. So make sure Kramer will be in here in a minute. But we'll go ahead and get started. Much different weather here in Seattle for the Royals. They're on their 10-game road trip. Winners of 1 of 3 in Texas at New Globe Life Park. They're game 76. 71 degrees tonight. Royals 29-46. The Mariners 23-52. The Royals swept the Mariners back earlier in the season. As you guys can believe it or not, this is already the 25th series of the year. Royals swept Seattle in the 3rd series of the year when they swept them at Kauffman Stadium. The Indians still lead the division 45-30. Twins 41-34, 4 games back. White Sox 40-34, 4.5 games back. Heath Fillmyer gets the nod once again for the Royals. We're trying to work out some of the starting pitchers. Very good for the Royals in one game, not so much the other. He went back to Omaha where he's been killing things. He comes back up tonight, 1-1 with the 9 ERA. 7 innings, 3 strikeouts in those. For Seattle, it'll be the lefty, Marco Gonzalez, 4-4 with a 5.49, 83 2/3 innings pitched with 58 strikeouts. Now, as far as the Mariners' batting order, it'll be D. Gordon in second base, batting first. Malik Smith in center field, bats second. Now, keep in mind, they can steal some bases. As a matter of fact, in this league, D. Gordon leads simulated baseball at 28. We all know he can win stolen base titles. Whit Merrifield and Adalberto Mondesi tied at 3rd with 18 stolen bases, and Malik Smith with 16. The Mariners actually lead simulated baseball in stolen bases. Mitch Haniger in right field bats 3rd. Daniel Vogelbach, who will be challenging this weekend, Jorge Soler in the home run derby. We'll bring that to you as well. Cargo in left field. Third base will be Kyle Seager batting 6th. Tom Murphy, the catcher, bats 7th. J.P. Crawford, the shortstop, bats 8th. And the DH will be Donnie Walton. For the Royals, brought to you by the 435 Podcast Network and 610sports.com. At second base, leading off Whit Merrifield. In left field, Patrick Mahomes. The DH, Jorge Soler. The catcher, Sal Perez, bats 4th. Maikel Franco at third base, bats 5th. Hunter Dozier in right field, bats 6th. Ryan O'Hearn at first base, bats 7th. Adalberto Mondesi at shortstop will bat 8th. And Kyle Isbell in center field, the rookie who had 2 hits, the only Royal with multiple hits in Texas last night, will bat 9th. Speaking of Texas, it was only 2 games ago. The Royals only allowed 1 total hit and 2 walks. Whit Merrifield still leads simulated American League Baseball with 102 hits. Jorge Soler still number 1 in home runs with 26. Jorge Soler number 3 in RBI with 62. Mike Trout leads the way with 70. Vern is with Kramer right now at this point, so we'll have that. But without further ado, Let's get to some baseball. So Heath Philmeyer versus Marco Gonzalez. T-Mobile Park now instead of Safeco. See, retractable roof open. It's more of an awning. Seattle, as I mentioned, #1 in stolen bases. Remember last year, Malik Smith won the stolen base title in 134 games. But Mondi was second, only 3 stolen bases behind in just 102 games. And nobody's asked for a day off, which is good news. 4-game road trip here in Seattle. T-Mobile Park, 71 degrees in Seattle, beautiful day. Before here, then the first interleague road series will begin on Monday with the boys in virtual blue in Colorado. And on Tuesday, we'll hit the halfway point of the season. As right now, Major League Baseball put together another proposal. They want 70 games. The owners want 60. So we'll see what happens. His 16th appearance by Marco Gonzalez this year.
Leading off tonight for Kansas City.
Marco Gonzalez was 16-13 last year with a 3.99 in the Major League leading 34 games started.
Yeah.
And Whit Merrifield will lead off here for the boys in blue.
First pitch, 7-11.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
It says 58 degrees on the game, but the actual temperature in Seattle right now is more like 71 degrees. Royals swept the Mariners in series number 3 on the season, back at the K. Already on series 24. Shortstop J.P. Crawford throw over to Vogelback and out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Patrick Cole.
Here comes Patrick Mahomes, already 11 home runs on the season. This is game 30 for Patrick Mahomes. Look at that OPS, 943. And Mahomes takes a strike on that play. By the way, Ryan Lefevre will join Vern tonight on Vern's Hot Stove. It's taking place over at 610 Sports Radio. Marco Gonzalez, 3-1 against the Royals lifetime with a 4.50 ERA in 5 games started. Joe McDonald behind home plate today. Hello, Nathan. Welcome back. Oh, a diving play in right field by Mitch Haniger. Seattle played terrible defense back at the K early in the season. Thought Mahomes was going to get a hit there. Maybe extra bases. Boy, if he misses that, it might have gone to the ball. Malik Smith would have to pick it up. Here comes Jorge Soler. And by the way, we'll play our attendance game for Seattle. Haven't got a good measure on what the attendance will be tonight. As I mentioned, Kramer. You guys can chat with Kramer if you want to. He's on the chat line. He's producing for Vern right now as we speak. No, Curtis not going solo. Unfortunately, Kramer will be back in here as soon as he's done producing Vern's Hot Stove. He produced for me all afternoon on the drive. Then he stayed in there to produce for Vern. But unfortunately, he'll be back. Kramer just can't stay away from it.
I got 2-1 the count.
I'm kidding if you're Kramer's mom watching, which she usually does, and I apologize. It was totally a joke.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 count here on Jorge Soler. third in the American League in RBI, number 1 in home runs. He's actually number 1 in home runs in the entire Major League Baseball.
Hey.
And he takes a strike there, 3-2.
I can't lose, fool.
We can't have everything we want, Curtis. Oh, Slayer will chop that inside pitch. And that's the half inning. Heath Philmeyer pitching tonight for the Royals. D. Gordon, Malik Smith lead off. A lot of speed there at the top of the lineup for Seattle if they're on. Heath Philmeyer's third start. One was exceptional, one not so much. But he's been dominating for the Storm Chasers this year. He'll take the place in the rotation of Jake Junis at this point. See Mike Montgomery on the mound tomorrow in Seattle. He's had quite the run as of late.
Ball 1, no strike.
And you have to watch for the stolen base here with D. Gordon. D. Gordon, Ichiro Suzuki, and Whit Merrifield are the only 3 individuals in Major League Baseball that have led in both hits and stolen bases since World War II. Malik Smith led Major League Baseball in stolen bases last year, 3 ahead of Mondi. In 32 more games than Mondi.
Ball inside.
8-5 White Sox over Detroit, says Nathan. White Sox 4.5 games back from the Indians. Only a half game back from the Twins. The Tigers have been red hot. Cleveland's leading Baltimore, shocker. Baltimore seemingly loses every game. Pitch out there because they're worried about D. Gordon at first. Kramer will join us here at the top of the hour. And Heath delivers. That is a strike. 2-2 count on Malik Smith. Great day here in Seattle. And a strikeout there for Philmeyer on Malik Smith.
The right fielder, Mitch.
And D. Gordon, who's number 1 in stolen bases in the American League with 28, will stay at first. Comes the right fielder Mitch Haniger that had a nice diving out earlier.
Nope, upstairs.
The first pitch ball there, a 94-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball from Philmeyer. And they'll check
No, he's in there.
D. Gordon at first.
Steal.
And here goes the steal. Here goes Sheriff Sal and D. Gordon. Well in time on that. 29th stolen base of the year for D. Gordon, who leads Major League Baseball in that category. A lot of base stealers in this game. Well, D. Gordon, Malik Smith, Whit Merrifield, and Adalberto Mondesi. And Mitch Haniger will launch this. And it'll hit the wall. Mahomes plays it perfectly. He'll fire to Mondesi. And runners at second and third for Seattle. Haniger hits his 18th double of the year.
Number 20.
That's close to being a home run. Close to being right in the Royals bullpen. Mahomes has that rocket arm. Here comes Daniel Vogelbach, who homered in Kansas City, hitting just 200, hit 30 home runs a season ago. He will challenge Jorge Soler, who's been challenged in several home run derbies. He beat J.D. Martinez, lost to Nelson Cruz, and then he beat Joey Gallo. So he stands 2-1 on the season. We'll play that Saturday afternoon on YouTube, the home run derby between Soler and Vogelbach. And Vogelbach will stretch that one and miss. Vogelbach looks like the guy that can crush some beer cans, to be quite honest with you.
I got to count 2-2.
And a 2-2 count on Popeye. He's got these forearms that are massive. And a full count here on Vogelbach. And he'll chop that one. He'll regroup himself. Full count here on Vogelbach. Philmeyer already with one strikeout. This one would be huge here. And Vogelbach will chop that one foul. Philmeyer gets the sign from Perez. Here comes pitch 18 already in the first inning. And Vogelbach will hit that in the right field. It'll go the way of the wall. Hunter Dozier will chase it. And the Mariners lead 1-0 with the man on first and third.
The left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Comes Carlos Gonzalez. 280 this year with 8 home runs.
Ball. Count 1-0.
With that at bat with Vogelbach was huge. Got him to a full count. Hey, Philmeyer will get a strike there, 1-1. Get the changeup working.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Ball, that's outside.
In a 3-1 count here on Gonzalez. Yeah, the attendance. I'm going to set the attendance right at 21,000, and I'll take the under. Let me know the over-unders.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Kyle.
2 away, men on first and third is Kyle Seager. Hitting .236 this year with 7 home runs. Already 25 pitches for Philmeyer. Here comes 26. And lifted foul, 1 count. Philmeyer, who's dominated in Omaha, came up for the Royals, went back to Omaha, and he's back.
Nope, outside.
15 strikes, 12 balls for 27 total pitches for Philmeyer this inning. And he gets a strike there, 1-2 count, so he gets ahead of the count here on Seager. There are some empty seats, Nathan. And chop foul, not chop foul, just fouled off. And that one chop fouled, 1-2 count. Philmeyer already at 30 pitch plateau. And this will go to Monty. Monty DeWitt. There's out number 3, and we head to the second. Not a lot of damage done. Just 1 run for the Mariners. Yeah, I'm with you. This is one of those games where Skoglund could come in long relief. Here comes Salvador Perez, second in the AL All-Star catcher vote. Whit Merrifield and Jorge Soler lead their positions, and they're pretty much locked in to go to the All-Star game. But I imagine we'll see Sal. Sal Perez will take a strike there.
0-1.
One hit will give Sal a 5-game hitting streak for the Royals. Against the lefty Marco Gonzalez. And already Perez down quickly, 0-2 to Gonzalez.
The count is 1-2.
Hello, Jennifer.
That's ball 2.
2-2 count here on Perez. Top of the second. And Perez will strike out there. We've seen a lot of new ballparks lately, including Globe Life Field in Texas. It was brand new, and they haven't played in Seattle this year. Then they'll play the Colorado Rockies on the road next. Even though it looks like Major League Baseball won't have the DH, or will have the DH in both leagues in 2020 and 2021, it seems to be one of the agreements that they can both agree on. But in this game, the pitchers will bat.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Roof open. It's more like an umbrella here. It's not really fully covering. Del Franco will foul that off.
The count is 2-1.
And 2-1 count here at Franco. And change up.
Count.
And Franco down the line. And out at first. 2 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
Here comes Hunter Dozier. He's really been hitting the ball as of late. He was the April Player of the Month. His last 5 games, not so much, but overall, he's been slugging the ball much better. Jorge Soler was the May Player of the Month, so the Royals back-to-back Players of the Month in the American League. Oh for 6 lifetime against Marco is Hunter. 2 strikeouts.
Hey! One ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 count on Dozier. Behind in this count. And Dozier will ground that over to Vogelbach. And the inning's done. Just 26 pitches so far for Marco Gonzalez. Tom Murphy, the catcher, leads off for the Mariners. Here comes Tom Murphy. 6 home runs versus lefties. 6 home runs against righties. One of those home runs came at Kauffman Stadium. 3rd series of the year, the Mariners were swept by the Royals. So if the Royals can keep it up here.
All one's the count.
Tom Murphy had a career-high 18 home runs a season ago.
Hey!
They had an 0-2 count. Philmeyer quickly ahead on Tom Murphy here.
go.
That's right. Slayer and Dozier. Dozier almost caught him. Then Slayer just kind of took off. 13 home runs in the month of May for Slayer. Ian Philmeyer gets strikeout number 2 there.
Batting it, the shortstop, JP.
A little bit surprised Tom Murphy swung at that one. Way out of the zone. Here comes JP Crawford. Shortstop for the Mariners. 260 average, 3 home runs so far this year. Minnesota leading the Yankees 2-1. Arraez hit his 5th home run. Oh. And the 3rd strikeout for Philmeyer. Much better success this inning than the last one.
Johnny Walton.
Comes Donnie Walton, DH for the Mariners tonight, batting 9th. The Mariners just 23 wins this year.
On 2.
And Philmeyer quickly ahead here, 0-2 in the count to Walton. And that ball's lifted right to Ryan O'Hearn, and a much more productive inning for Philmeyer. And we head to the 3rd. A lot of empty seats here in Seattle. Comes Ryan O'Hearn.
Leading up for Kansas City.
204 average, 6 home runs.
Number 66.
Hasn't had a lot of success against lefties this year. See if he can turn that around tonight. And he'll swing at that one. Went 0 for 4 last night in Texas. As he's a fellow Texan. Went to Sam Houston State.
1-1.
Chip on O'Hearn from Caleb. And chop foul. And 1-2 count here on O'Hearn. Let me know if Kramer chips. And a 2-2 count here. And O'Hearn will foul that one off. Count stays at 2-2. And O'Hearn will strike out there. Looking. Marco Gonzalez, 2nd strikeout. There's Seattle. 26.5 games out of first place. As the Angels now with a 2.5 game lead on Houston in the West. Texas that we just saw. Here goes Mondi. 18 stolen bases on the year, tied with Whit Merrifield, 3rd in the league. And Mondi will take a strike there. Mondi 3 for 5 lifetime. against Gonzalez. He's seasoned pretty well.
Ball. That's inside.
Monty will foul that off, making this count 1-2. And Monty will strike out swinging there. Third strikeout for Marco Gonzalez.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Here comes Kyle Isbell, the only Royal with multiple hits yesterday. Had 2 of them at Globe Life Field in Texas. Drafted out of UNLV in the 2018 class, the Royals' number 13 prospect.
Hey.
Felix Hernandez is now in the Braves organization. And we'll move to the bottom of the third. We'll still jinx this. The Royals looking for their first hit. Don't mind jinxing the opponent. Don't mind jinxing Marco Gonzalez. Here comes Heath Fillmyer again for the Royals. Who had a much more productive second inning than the first.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon 1 for 1, who had a single earlier. Stole a base. 29th of the year. And an 0-2 count quickly here on Gordon. Getting this top of this order with Gordon and Malik Smith. Can steal some bases. They actually lead simulated baseball, all baseball, in stolen bases. He flied to Mahomes, and that should be an easy out for number 1. 1 away here, bottom of the third.
Center fielder, Malik Smith.
Malik Smith 0 for 1 tonight. 5th in stolen bases was 16. Last year he led Major League Baseball. As I mentioned, 134 games. Monty just had 102 games and was only 3 behind. Malik is playing really well this year. He's always near the top of stolen bases. And Alex will think about bunting there, but a 1-2 count now. Won't be bunting here.
I got to count 2-2.
Plenty of good seats remaining here in Seattle. Set the over at 21,000. I'll take the under. We'll find out in the 8th inning. Oh, 4 strikeout for Heath Fillmyer there. He has really calmed down since that first inning.
The right fielder,
It was Mitch Haniger who's 1 for 1 tonight. Doubled the first inning. And a first pitch strike for Fillmyer.
0-1.
Like starting the count ahead. And ball's lifted foul. Quickly 0-2 count here.
Nope.
And that ball's low, bringing the count to 1-2. Used to be Safeco Park, now T-Mobile Park. Or Safeco Field, with it. And a 2-2 count here. Well, and that ball low. Full count now. Daniel Vogelbeck, who had an RBI earlier, on deck. Hey, Miguel Franco over to O'Hearn.
He's out.
And that's it. Heath Philmeyer's really calmed down in this game and looks good. Top of the order will lead off for the Royals. Whit Merrifield, Patrick Mahomes, and Jorge Soler. Still the Royals, no hits in this game. Hopefully it's enough to jinx Marco Gonzalez, the lefty.
With Merrifield.
I am hungry.
Nope. Outside.
Merrifield 6 for 16 against Marco lifetime.
Ball, that's just out.
And Witt ahead of this count, 2-0. And Witt fouls that off. 2-1. And Witt will foul that one off, so we have a 2-2 count. Whit Merrifield leads the American League in hits. 102. Hit the 100 mark in Texas. That'll go right back to Marco Gonzalez over to Vogelback. And it's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 99.
Comes Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
See ya. Seattle's minor league scores. The Naturals beat the Travelers. And the Rainiers beat the Storm Chasers. So all the Royals organizations from AAA, AA, and the pros all playing Seattle minor league teams. That's interesting. Chip on Mahomes from Nathan.
Ball, down.
Just so worked out that AA, AAA, and pros all played Seattle. It's like in high school football. We play varsity, then JV. And a 1-1 count here on Mahomes. Always a danger to hit home runs. Richard goes chip on Mahomes. And Mahomes will chop this one over to Vogelback and out number 2. Royals still looking for that first hit here in the top of the 4th.
Designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Chip on Soler here. I'm believing in Soler. Put chip on Soler so Kramer believes me. He's in the other room, but he's monitoring this. He'll be in here in about 20 minutes. Hopefully he's got food. But I doubt it. We are talking about Kramer.
One-oh.
No, what they do, Nathan, is high school play varsity on Friday, and then Monday's typically JV or Thursday, whatever it is, or the freshmen will play on Monday, whatever. Usually went freshman and sophomore. That ball's lifted and gone. There's the first hit. I get a chip on it. 365 feet for Soler, his major league leading 27th home run. Congratulations to myself for getting that chip. And hashtag Virtual Royals 2020 in your face. Scott got a chip. Hey, what about me? What about me? Nathan? Get some love my direction. I've been on a roll as of late.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
Sal Perez 0 for 1, hitting .291 this season. Thanks, Richard. Thanks, Scott. But somebody acknowledges things that Kramer won't.
The count 1-1.
Thanks, Nathan. I like you guys. I don't like Kramer. Thank you, Dirty Sean. Thanks, friends. Thanks, Richard. Oh. Glad the no-hitter was broken up. Jorge Soler breaks up the no-hitter here. I thought that was just going to go to the warning track, and it just kept going and going as the wind's blowing out here in T-Mobile. And Soler gets home run number 27. We talked about, can he get to 30 before the All-Star break? I think no problem. Of course, he'll challenge Daniel Vogelbach in a home run contest. Jorge Soler heavily favored in that. Saw Jorge Soler take down Joey Gallo, 19 home runs to 18 in Texas. Jorge Soler to even earned the extra 30 seconds for having 2 home runs over 440. But he need the extra time. Nathan, we have a glitch, I think, on this. Eric Skogel and Jorge Lopez warming up. We do not have 584 comments. For some reason, we've found a glitch as of late.
Ball, action time.
Every game the Royals play, we play. Looks like at minimum we're going a full extra month on this. And that ball will hit right between Monty. Go all the way to the wall for Isbell. And a leadoff double for the Mariners here in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos.
Vogelbach is 2 for 2 now. He came in this game hitting 200. His arms are as big as most players' waist. A very strong man is Vogelbach. That ball's lifted. Mahomes will reach for it. And does not come up with the 352 feet, barely home run. 9th home run for Carlos Gonzalez, a 2-run shot here. Man, I'm shocked. Mahomes was all over that. I wasn't sure if he came down with it or not. Wow, I mean, it just had to barely get over Mahomes' glove. After all, a cheap home run at 352 feet. Vogelbach will be driven in, but here's Mahomes. He's 6'3". He'll jump for it. Perfect jump and ball. Man, that ball just barely gets by Mahomes. And the Mariners with a 3-1 lead.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
An 0-2 count here quickly on Seager. 1,273 hits in his career. Of course, that's counting regular and simulated hits. Unfortunately, you don't get to carry the virtual hits. Jorge's over 100 home runs because of virtual home runs. I'm sure some of the players would like to keep some of these stats heading into the season. Cool night here in Seattle.
Nope, that's a ball.
Beats that 99-degree heat in Texas. Low is indoors. Cool, comfortable 72 degrees. And a 2-2 count. Phil Meyer will get the sign from Perez, and here comes pitch 68 already. And low for a full count.
3-2.
Tom Murphy, the catcher, on deck. Got some pop, 12 home runs this year. Hit a career high 18 a season ago. And Philmeyer gets that strikeout there. Whoa, Seager, settle down.
Number 2.
You know, if you're going to act like that, Seager, expect the next time up to get plunked. After all, you guys have 23 wins. You're going to play like that? Come on, Seattle. You can do better. Tom Murphy 0 for 1. Had a home run back in Kansas City in the 3rd series of the year. Series where the Royals swept.
2 balls, no strike.
Kansas City's already had at least, 9 days over 90 degrees? Typical average, the National Weather Service says. On average, 8 days in June over 90. I think we've already crossed the threshold of 9. But I think it's supposed to cool down a little bit in these thunderstorms. And that ball will go past Mondi. And the Mariners will have a base runner again. Tom Murphy gets on. 1 away, 1 out here. Royals' only run coming on a Jorge Soler home run, the only hit of the game. Here comes the shortstop, J.P. Crawford, who's 0 for 1. Takes first pitch strike. So once again, Philmeyer working ahead in counts. We've seen Kyle Seager act like a baby in this inning.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I got to read this. I'll read it to you guys. There's some NFL notes. Let's see here. Let me get to my... Let's see here. Oh boy, here's a long statement from the NFLPA's medical director. The reason I'll read this is because Fauci was talking about the NFL needs to play in a bubble like the NBA, which will never happen. But the NFLPA, the Players Association, has spoken. This from the NFLPA, as we see 2-2 count here. Dr. Anthony Fauci's words carry important weight as he served our country with expert guidance and moral clarity through many crises. As we have communicated to our players throughout the spring, we know that there is significant challenge to the operation of football during a global pandemic. So far, we've been guided and made decisions based on the best available science and current state of infections and hospitalizations. Our joint task force is comprised of experts in multiple areas who are working every day with health and safety in mind. In addition to the stringent protocols on workplace safety, we continue to reinforce the importance of widely available testing.
Now batting.
While the information we currently have indicates it will not be an issue in the near future, we all agree that ethically you cannot, as a non-essential business, take resources from our fellow Americans. So the wheel turns. If we don't have college and pro football, I mean, go nuts. Eric Skoglund comes in, making his 21st appearance with a 3.72 ERA. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious, and they're red. Thanks, Bink. Thanks. So, it's been, the NFL wants to play, and then you had Fauci's kind. It's going to be... Hey, a nice scoop by Brohern over to Mondi. Back to Skoglund, who covers first base. And the Royals get a nice double play. Eric Skoglund does the job there. But 2-run shot for the Mariners has them up 3-1. Miguel Franco for one today. Lead off this
The
inning.
third baseman, number 7, Miguel.
We're already in the fifth inning here.
All one's the count.
And Miguel Franco gets on board here, chops it out to center field. And the Royals have their lead runner on. Matter of fact, only the second hit of the game against Marco Gonzalez.
Hunter Dozier.
Three to one. The Royals have really been striking in the mid to late innings lately. Offensively. Hunter Dozier now 0-1 in this count. Game 76 for the virtual Royals. So the Royals would have been playing Seattle tonight. He would have had first pitch about 9 Central. It's ball chopped to Marco Gonzalez, who will barely make you out at first. I always like West Coast baseball, you know? Especially if you got things to do, you get out of the way, you don't have to worry about hurrying before 7. You can sit back, cold beers, watch some baseball, some late night West Coast baseball. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. I don't know how you guys feel about West Coast baseball, but I always enjoyed it.
Nope. That's inside.
See if Ryan O'Hearn can do anything here. Royals have 1 on, 1 out. Franco's at second. Yeah, and that ball was hit well by O'Hearn, but foul. No, it's, here's the thing, Nathan. I'm always up. Sometimes I have to get up early, too, sometimes. I like a little late night baseball, man. I'm always up till midnight anyway. Or later. But I dig the West Coast baseball. Imagine being in Houston and being in the West.
Adalberto Mondesi.
You're in the Central Time Zone, but you're in the West. And Marco Gonzalez. 2 outs here. Gets it signed for Murphy. And here comes just pitch 63 for Marco, as he's been managing his pitch count well this game.
Ball, that's outside.
In a 1-1 count here on Monty. Monty 73 hits, third on the Royals. Jorge Soler number 2, and of course number 1 is Whit Merrifield, as he's number 1 in baseball. Whit Merrifield bobblehead day was at the K last weekend. Yeah, 10 a.m. kickoffs will be a little weird.
2-2 the count.
Because then your Sunday night baseball can get over early, you know? Just... And Monty will strike it. It's a good point, Nathan. Here's the thing. I think it's a big reason why. Like a Mike Trout. If Mike Trout was on the East, say Mike Trout played for Philly, right? And he's not that, here's one of the greatest players of our generation, and he plays at night all the time, you know? It's always fun when the Angels come to Kansas City.
The second baseman.
You can see it.
D. Jordan.
Never forget, 2 years ago, Shohei Ohtani was supposed to pitch. And I went and watched
Ball one.
batting practice that series with Ohtani and Trout. But then they called the game because it was like 24 degrees. I was pissed. I mean, it was colder than hell, but, Can't have everything we want.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Daniel Lynch, the rookie, and Greg Holland to warm up here in Seattle. And that ball's going to the Mondi. Over to O'Hearn. And Eric Skoglund. Got out of last inning, get that beautiful double play.
Malik Smith.
It was Malik Smith. 2 strikeouts on the day so far. He's a tear on the base pass. It's the only thing really Seattle has going for them is they lead the majors in stolen bases. When I say the only thing going for them, literally that's the only thing going for them. Oh, and the other thing, they're not the Baltimore Orioles. They've won actually 8 more games than the Orioles. The Orioles once again lose the game. Cleveland just bulking up wins against Baltimore, as we've seen Baltimore twice this year, and the Royals have won all but 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Orioles are that pleasant surprise you get to play. They suck. Seattle does too, for that matter, but tonight they're up 3-1. But they can steal bases. And they have great fish. If I was one to go to one of those markets and catch the fish, you know, when they throw them to you and you catch them, always want to do that. Never been to Seattle.
That's a ball.
But if I went there, I'd eat fish. Trying to talk Kramer into getting a pet fish. He can't take care of a dog. We know that. He can barely take care of himself. You seen his hair? He's got these mutton chops that look terrible. And he showers about once a month. So I think a fish would be a good pet for Kramer. And Skoglund will take that. Take his time, fire to O'Hearn. And Skoglund looking good tonight. Kyle Isbell, the rookie, will lead off.
Leading off for the Royals, the center fielder, Kyle
Isbell, plenty of speed himself. Trying to make his mark on this club. Picked in 2018 draft with all those pitchers like Daniel Lynch, Jackson Coarn, Brady Singer, Jonathan Bolin. And there was Kyle Isbell. 3rd round pick at a UNLV. 13th best prospect for the Royals. That was fouled off. 0-2 count quickly on Isbell. And he'll strike out there, the 7th strikeout of the game for Marco Gonzalez.
Now batting, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Comes the American League hit king, Whit Merrifield. Of course, he led all of baseball before as well. He's back-to-back leader of hits. And Merrifield will quickly sky that out to Malik Smith. Oh, it's over his head. Thought he had it, didn't. Of course, that wind's blowing out in center. Whit Merrifield is on 3rd. That's his 4th triple of the year. 2 behind Mike Trout. How about that for Whit Merrifield? Patrick Mahomes hits around 440 with runners in scoring position. No outs, Whit's on 3rd.
0-1 the count.
Boy, Malik Smith looked to have that. It just went over his head. Whit Merrifield does everything. Triples, one of the leaders in doubles, leads in hits. As I've said, I think he might be the most underrated Royal ever. I mean, near the third player in Major League Baseball since World War II to do something, leading hits and stolen bases. It was a long time ago, folks. Pat Mahomes was strikeout looking.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Oh, chip 40 was played. I missed it. Nathan. Here's Jorge Soler homered earlier. Matter of fact, I got a chip on that one. His 27th home run of the year.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's Jorge's 88 hits. As I mentioned, he's second on the Royals. Mondesi's third on the Royals with 73. And Whit Merrifield now with 103 hits. Good year for Jorge.
1-1.
Two away when Merrifield had the leadoff triple. See if
Count
Jorge
2-1.
can knock him in.
Ball, that's down.
Yeah, 3-1 count quickly here on Soler. Soler's battling here. Full count now. Marco Gonzalez has been good this game, but did surrender that home run to Soler, and of course, Whit Merrifield a triple, although I think Malik Smith probably should have made that catch. That ball's going to drift, and gone! Hashtag 2020 Virtual Royals in your face. 2-run shot from Jorge Soler, and we have a brand new ball game knotted up at 3. Jorge's second home run of the game, his 28th of the season. That leads Major League Baseball. Jorge Soler. How about Scott? 2 for 2 on home run calls. Nice job, Scott. Man, he's easily going to hit that 30 home run plateau. We have a brand new game in Seattle here in the 6th. Marco Gonzalez has been good. Not good enough when it comes to Jorge Soler. And we're seeing some cheap home runs here in Seattle. As I mentioned, none of these have gone very far. The wind is blowing out to the outfield, specifically in the left field.
That's ball 2. 2 balls.
Nice
no
job,
strike.
Jennifer. Great job. Sal Perez hit 286 in his last 10. Man, you just didn't want to see that wasted. Whit Merrifield with that triple. I mean, it's a fortunate triple, too, because Malik Smith looked like he caught it. Goes over his head. Whit Merrifield leading off triple to get him in. Sal Perez squirt that one by Vogelback, and he'll get on. I had a chip, buddy. Yeah, I had Soler. A lot of people got on the second. Soler said 2 home runs. He had a 2-run homer. All the runs. Marco Gonzalez was still with a no-hitter until Soler broke it up with a 1. Malik Smith had the ball, and it went over his head, and Whit Merrifield got his 4th triple, and then lead off, and then Soler knocked him in. There was 2 outs. Marco Gonzalez has been fantastic. Kramer's back.
Hello,
I was talking
everybody.
about you earlier.
In a good way?
No, I was saying that you smelled.
Oh.
You shower once a month. And
Yeah, that month's actually coming up here relatively soon.
and
Every 20th.
He's like Peanuts. Remember Linus? Used to have this cloud of dust around him.
0-2.
That's Kramer.
That's Linus.
Kramer is Linus. Was it Linus?
Oh, that's not
Pigpen.
Linus. Pigpen. Come on now.
Pigpen. Call him Linus. Pigpen. And Franco will lift that
All
one.
right.
Jay Binkley and Pigpen here with you.
How's it going, everybody? All right, so I need to know who has chips.
There's a lot of them. Jennifer's got one.
I want to watch
Scott's got one. I have one.
this. So we got Bink.
If you got a chip, remind Kramer because he can keep track of these things.
All right, so I got Bink, Scott.
Jennifer.
Leading off for the
Okay.
Mariners,
I'll guess Dirty Sean probably had
first
one as
baseman,
well.
I don't think Dirty Sean did.
Scott's 2 for 2.
You're Dirty Kramer. Yeah, Scott's 2 for 2. He's got 2 of them.
Jeez.
Both Soler home
That's the
runs.
ball.
Oh, Dirty Sean does have one.
Dirty Sean.
Ball
See, look at the good game.
It's been a good game. You know what? Philmeyer gave up a couple hits in the first, gave up a run.
Yeah.
But then he really settled down. Had a couple runners on the fourth. Skoglund comes in and gets a nice double play where he covered first. Skoglund's looked pretty good since he came in.
Good.
So which we
Good,
expect nothing less.
How's it going, Richard? Nathan. Hello.
But Philmeyer really settled down after that first. Here comes Popeye, as I mentioned. He'll challenge Jorge Soler to a home run derby. The gauntlet's been set. The
it has
challenge
been.
has been laid for Saturday. Saturday's the big day. Vogelbeck versus Soler. Unless you want to do it Sunday, I figured we'd do it Saturday.
Let's go Saturday. By the way, I would have been here a lot sooner, but our Royals replay did not fire correctly. So
Oh.
I had to fix that real quick.
How's Vern?
Vern's good. Vern's good.
Did you give him crap that he needs to come in here?
I gave him crap and Ryan Lefevre crap.
Oh, and Vogelbeck was striking. What did Lefevre say?
Lefevre said he'll get with us relatively very soon.
All right. We're waiting for Lefevre and Vern.
no left
Yeah.
fielder,
Well, I don't know if Vern told me
Gonzalez.
that he doesn't know if he can.
Why? His wife's not going to let him?
I don't know about that reason, but I don't know if it's going to be that reason.
Vern's a prima donna. I've always said that.
Might be the wife.
Oh, I also said that if I was in Seattle, and that'll be popped up and right to Merrifield, out number 2. I've always said if I went to Seattle, I'd want to catch one of those fish. You know, the fish markets where they fill the fish?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Catch a fish. I'd go, if I went, I've never been to Seattle. If I was, I'd eat fish.
I feel like you get slapped in the face with a fish.
And I talked about how you should get a fish as a pet. There's no way in
No,
hell you can take care of a dog.
I can take
You can
care.
barely take care of yourself.
No, I can take care of a
No,
dog.
you can barely take care of yourself. Your hair is long. You get these mutton chops.
Hey, the mutton chops are
You
nice.
shower once a month.
Borderline hippie, Bink.
Oh, by the way, Kyle Seager threw a fit earlier.
So he throws bat.
No, but he threw a fit. And I said that they should be dotted the next time. I mean, it was bad. He struck out to Philmeyer, and he was acting like a baby.
The fish thing apparently is an overrated tourist thing.
Yeah, Kramer needs a fish.
No, like going the thing with in Seattle.
I'd still like to catch a fish. Tom Murphy on deck. Of course, I mentioned he's got some pop 12 runs this year, career high 18 last season.
Well, listen to this. This is just recent on ESPN. Rob Manfred says on conference call Thursday that he told MLBPA head Tony Clark that the 70-game season was simply impossible.
Oh, check your DMs.
I saw that too. I
The
read that.
NFLPA is taking Fauci's. I remember how he said
Yeah,
this.
I'm telling you.
Dr. Sills and Dr. Fauci,
Yep.
and they're going to go with Fauci.
What up,
Ladies
Tyrell?
and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Here comes Brandon Brennan. I had to thank myself earlier on the read.
Number 65.
This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
You guys go by pretty quick.
Jennifer will throw a fish at us on the 27th. It's fine.
I almost didn't make it. You almost had this thing take me out to the ball game by yourself.
I was kind of hoping you weren't going to show up.
0-1.
How many chips do you play so far?
One.
One.
We have the over-under set at 21K.
I took the under.
50 under.
What about the Comet thing that's broken?
I have 17-20.
0-2.
So I think I had 1 6 7. No, 1 6 6 7. 17 20.
Richard says Kramer get a haircut. I agree.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think I might grow it out like I used to. No, I'm
How
not
about
gonna do
Kramer
that.
just take a shower?
That's step 1. Step 1 to be successful, shower.
Step 2, use soap for the first time in your life. And step 3, get a haircut.
2 strikes.
I use soap.
Scott going with the under. Over-under on Kramer using soap when he showers.
Always use soap, Bink.
Oh, and Dozier doesn't believe that one. He'll talk. Oh, Dozier a little bit upset with that.
Bad a little bit.
And I don't blame him.
Bink, that was a strike.
I'll take Dozier's side.
That's over the plate.
I'll still take his side.
I'll put my first chip on Ryan O'Hearn.
He's got that righty-lefty matchup now. He started against a lefty today. Oh, I forgot to change the uniform.
Oh, yeah, you did not change the uniforms. I kind of like these uniforms, though, so it's okay.
We still got to do the 03. Or no, we still got to mix up the stuff.
Oh, yeah, we got to make it
Gray
look.
pants, the blue shirt, and the 03 hat.
Oh, yeah.
Let's call your ball week. We just mix and match. We need a mixed match week. Maybe the 90s. 90s was kind of a mixed match decade. Under on the soap, says Richard. Curtis was asking where you were.
1 and 2.
A lot of people have been asking where you were, Kramer.
By the way, Scott, is he new to this thing? Scott?
No, I think Scott's been around.
Just wondering, 'cause I got
Shampoo is soap. You're assuming Kramer uses shampoo.
I use shampoo.
It's a large assumption. No, the shift works there. Brand new ball game here, Crane Dog.
The batter.
Well, the last time we did something like this, I had to come in late. We ended up, Brady Singer was taking on the game early. What's this camera?
No, we ended up going to hell when you came in.
That's right, yeah, we went in hell in a handbasket. So far, so good.
Yeah, if you guys want to kick Kramer out at any point, feel free to let us know. I don't mind.
Appreciate
All this is the 76th day, and I've been working with Kramer since 2 o'clock today.
Technically 11:30ish.
Well, yeah, Kramer was late. Shocker.
Well, I'm not late.
I already didn't. Yeah, never mind.
Ball 1.
Anyway, we're working 2 to 6 tomorrow. If you want to hear Kramer and I on the drive, Gary Pinkel's set to join us, and so is Vern.
Perfect, Scott. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, Scott's been watching since game 1. He's old school, man.
We're day oneers.
He rarely comments. You know what, Scott? I wish Kramer would really comment.
I could be quiet for the rest of the game if you need me to be.
You know what? I need to take a talking break. I've been talking a lot. Oh, a strikeout there on Monday.
You have talked a lot today, Big.
And this half inning, Kramer takes over.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for it's root for the Royals.
If they don't win,
It's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at
The
them.
old ball game.
Pitching change to rookie Daniel Lynch coming in. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. Oh my, are they delicious?
And oh my, are they red?
Oh my, yes they are, Kramer. Yes they are. The chat line was helping me out with the read earlier.
Good.
They were saying, yeah, Nathan did, and everybody's like, yes they are, Nathan. Yes they are.
I was reading something and it got
0-1.
pushed out, I think. Oh, thank you, Richard. It's a good show to us today.
Justin prefers green apples.
No, baseball will not happen.
Green apples won't pay us like red apples, you know? That's why we talk red apples.
That's why they don't pay us at all.
Tell green to start putting the green. We'll talk about that.
And when we see some green, we'll mention the green.
We almost got the potato.
The count
It
is
was going to be
1
brought to you by Idaho Potatoes. They're delicious.
I would have said they're from Idaho and they're potatoes.
I was just saying, we almost, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, earlier, one of the home runs by Seattle, put them up 1-0, went right. Here's Mahomes' glove, went right here.
Oh, are you serious?
All these home runs have been cheap. Yeah,
Who had a home run for Seattle?
It was, who was it? Haniger? I think it was Haniger. And it went right over Mahomes. You'll see it in the replay after the game, if you're still here.
What was that? What did I say? Oh, baseball. The baseball thing. Yeah, baseball's not happening this year.
Think positive. Tim Hill, Greg Holland.
You know,
warmed
Bink,
up.
I tried, and then
They got to come to an agreement. I think they'll hammer it out.
It literally just said, didn't.
I don't know that with the NFL saying this tonight. What's baseball going to say?
Yeah, baseball's
Is their
right.
union going to jump on board with the NFLPA and say, "Hey, what's the NBA going to do? They can all jump on board with this."
Well, I think NBA has a plan, and so does the NHL has a plan.
Everybody's got a plan, but there's no action. We're sitting here
I don't think
in mid-June without crap.
See, I don't think the NFL has a plan yet because they're waiting to their time.
Well, we've got NASCAR and UFC, thankfully.
I mean, that's the thing with NASCAR. You're driving in a car. You're isolating yourself in that car anyways. So.
But Sunday was perfect last Sunday because you had golf on and NASCAR. Wasn't that perfect? And you know what? These storms have been hitting NASCAR a lot. There's been a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's been annoying.
So you're able to watch golf and then
go back and forth.
NASCAR.
That's probably why golf had one of its highest ratings the other day.
Yeah. When NASCAR getting delayed. Oh, a strikeout there. Daniel Lynch looking strong. 6'6", 190, Daniel Lynch. The rookie.
Now that's the designated hitter.
Out of Lynch with the Virginia. Whoa, what a catch by Marley.
Great catch.
As I've always said, Monday will do something about every game to make you go, wow. Of course, it's the game with a lot of stolen bases. Dave Gordon's already got one. His 29th of the year.
Has anybody else stolen a base?
Nobody's stolen a base. Taylor Williams comes in, makes it his 46th appearance with a nice 3.94 ERA. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are. They're not green apples that won't pay us.
Leading off for Kansas City.
Neither will the red ones either.
Kyle Isbell.
No? Got a problem with that as well. Actually, the check bounced with Red Delicious Apples. Gave them a break considering that the apple market's kind of down.
Is it down, though?
I don't know. I think people are still eating apples. I mean, after all, people have been going to the stores a lot. 21.045. Oh, no.
Oh, so it was over?
I took the under. It's over.
Oh, crap. I took the under.
If you had the over on attendance, you got it by 45 people. Kramer, that stadium is empty.
Apparently that's not. Apparently it's 21,045
It's
here.
purchase tickets. They can see how they kind of fudge those numbers. What was the lowest we had? 7,000 in Tampa, or was it 9?
It was 9 in Tampa. That's like a AAA. That's like a AAA game number.
Oh, here's the funny thing, coincidental, is they showed Seattle's minor league report. They played the Naturals, and the Naturals won, and then they played the Storm Chasers as well, and the Storm Chasers lost. So all.
Oh, Kyle Isbell, let's go.
Oh my, that's the first one for Isbell. Wow, that was nice. Hashtag in your face 2020 virtual Royals.
I'm mad at myself because I almost placed a chip here.
Oh wait, he's going to get the silent treatment.
Kyle Isbell.
But anyway, the AAA, the AA, and the Pro all played Seattle.
Oh,
teams.
nice. That's good.
Here comes the silent treatment. See, they're already ready for it. All right, Kyle's going to go in there. And Witt's at least going to dap him there. Guarantee you Kyle will go in there and know what he'll talk to him. That's what they've been doing all year.
I can hope. Well, let's hope they can get that baseball. I almost placed a chip, Bink. I am so mad at myself.
Kyle Isbell. Man, I mentioned he's the only Royal to have multiple hits in Texas last night.
Oh, there's a nice angle with the camera.
In the home runs. Been the only way the
off the
Royals
foul
off
pole.
the
It's
pole.
going to come. Oh, perfect.
Here comes Isbell. They're going to get the silent treatment again. Yamatheny gave him. Look at none of the Royals. Mondi, nobody. There they go. He got the silent treatments for his first. Major League, we saw him do that with McBroom.
Uh-huh.
Or no, with Govern. McBroom. Mahomes.
Now Isbell.
Now batting, the second baseman, with Merrifield.
Hey, Vogelbach's not the best guy.
Yeah, Vogelbach's not.
The left fielder, number 99, Patrick Cole.
Oh, I can't believe I almost placed a chip there. All right, I'm getting my final chip on Pat.
You going Pat? Nobody asked for a day off.
Are you serious? They did not.
Nobody asked for a day off.
It's good. Are you lying?
No, they didn't.
I'm
No one actually asked for a day off.
I'm not going to lie. I'm shocked.
And Mahomes crushed that with all these home runs have been 365. One was 352. I've seen a lot of home runs this game.
Oh, good old Brett Eibner. He didn't do much
Now
once I
batting,
got traded to
the
Oakland.
designated hitter.
You know what? I remember Brett Eibner's home run, Tyrell. As a matter of fact, I talked to the man who served it up to him. Can you name the pitcher that gave up Brett Eibner's first home run?
What team?
Not saying.
Will I give it away a lot?
Detroit.
Oh, yeah, I think I might know who it is.
Counts 1-0.
Oh, you want me to give you the answer? I thought you meant Tyrell. I thought you were asking Tyrell.
Verlander.
Yes, Verlander. Yeah.
2-0.
And asked Verlander at the game, he goes,
Not
I
throwing
said,
at
how
that
much
pitcher.
advanced scouting do you have, on guys like Eibner? He goes, well, I know not to throw him fastballs anymore.
Yeah.
Brett Eibner turned like the pitcher or something. He went to Arkansas. He's a Razorback. He ended up becoming a pitcher or something like that.
serious?
So, I don't know where he's at now.
So what was that deal?
King
with
Felix,
Oakland?
by the way, is an Atlanta organization.
Who is?
King Felix.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Remember King's Court they used to have?
Uh-huh. Yeah, he signed I think a $9 million deal just this past offseason, a 1 year.
Tyrell, don't quote me on that because I don't think Eibner hit another. How many career home runs did Brett Eibner hit?
I think he hit 11 in Oakland.
Oh, so that wasn't his first major league home run.
No,
It was
no.
his first home run with the Royals.
But Eibner got traded to Oakland.
Let me see. I think he hit with the
He
Royals.
got wasn't he in the deal with the Billy Burns deal?
I think. See, Eibner. Wow, he's back to hitting. He's with the Rangers.
Ball 4. That pitch is low.
You sound very wow.
He hit 6 with the
catcher, number 13,
Royals.
Salvador.
No. He had 3 with the Royals, 3 with Oakland. Then he went to the Dodgers where he hit 2. Oh, Brett Eibner trivia for you.
Wasn't Brett one of your guys?
I've been wrong about everything except the fact that he went to Arkansas. Yeah, Brett Eibner's the guy. The guys used to put his baseball card up on my desk.
No
All
ball,
right, he's a
2
free
strikes.
agent right now.
But was he part of that Billy Burns deal?
Let's see. He was traded to the A's for Billy Burns.
Yep. Look at my memory.
He was good.
1 ball, 2
For the
strikes.
Dodgers, he was in exchange for Jordan Traskovich.
He's no longer in the
Here
league.
he is. The Dodgers sent him back to the minors where they tried to attempt to convert him to a pitcher. He injured his elbow and underwent Tommy John.
God.
So he becomes a pitch. Yeah, I think it's Tommy John. And then he signed with the Rangers, and then he signed with the independent Texas Airhogs. His last team he played for was the Sugarland Skeeters
Oh, Sugarland Skeeters.
of the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball.
That's a big one where everybody
Poor
goes to.
Eibner, man. Can't catch a break. It's Tommy John's first pitcher. Oh, boy. Here's Kyle Isbell's big boy fly. His first major league home run.
Doinks it off the foul pole and get that ball back.
Isbell was leading Omaha. What happens if you hit it there? It says hit it here. Here comes Jam Master Barlow.
Now pitching for
question.
Kansas City.
This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Yes, they are, Creamer. Yes, they are.
So every lady was about Eibner like how they were with Hosmer.
Well, they liked Eibner.
Jordan.
Because he was around the time Witt came up and all that. It was
That's the ball.
you know what? I got a bunch of Hey, Mark. What's up, Mark? Hey, we got a good ball game here. It's been a home run fest here in Seattle. Royals up 4-3. Kyle Isbell broke the tie with his first major league home run.
1 ball, 1 strike.
21,045 here tonight, Mark. We've been discussing Kramer's cleanliness tonight, which isn't very much.
Hey, talking bad about me too, because I've only been here for about 20 minutes.
And
That's dropping.
that's cool.
That's dangerous too. That's a double written all over it since it's D. Gordon speed. But I would have loved to see how apparently the rule number 4 don't run on Mahomes.
Yeah, I've never was a pitcher before. We'll see here. Barlow can get this straight to the Wolf.
Oh, it will be fine. As far as the Wolf didn't want to come in early again.
Yeah, I think he attempted to. They're caught on those little games. Now the pitching coach just holds a cell phone. Ever since the Wolf incident.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, let's go Brett Eibner college stats here.
Become Brett Eibner trivia.
See, hitting-wise at Arkansas, he had 8 home runs, 12 and then 22 home runs back in 2010 with Arkansas. So he might have he pitched there as well. He went 3-1 one year, 5-5. He was the regular Shohei Ohtani. He was the hog version of that.
How do you do in Sugarland?
Ball 1, no strikes.
The weather is 58 degrees according to the game. I have it at 71 degrees. Oh, and that ball's lifted straight to the Doge Dog. And out number 2. Matter of fact, earlier today, the Wolf was out catching fish. Working on his hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, he was.
Did not drop a single fish.
It's odd, too, because every time he cast it out, he also caught one as well, which is the craziest thing. I've never seen anything like it.
It's the Wolf. And Dozier there again.
Let's get for Barlow.
And we head to the 9th. Royals leading 4-3, who swept the Mariners in series number 3.
Let's hope.
Let's already way back to season. That's when the Royals were on a roll.
And we're on series 24, correct?
Series 24 for the Boys in Blue. Here comes Yoshisasa Hirano making his 42nd appearance. This pitching change by the Mariners, brought to you by Red Delicious Apples that happen to be delicious.
And they happen to be red.
They happen to be right on, Kramer. Right on.
The third baseman, Michael Bronco.
Nope. Ball 1.
See if the Royals could tack on an important insurance run here in the 9th. 10-game road trip for the Virtual Royals. Game 76, they'll hit the mid-season point in Colorado Tuesday night. We'll get to see the pitchers hit. Brad Keller will open up. Won't he? Or is it be Duffy? Duffy will open up in Colorado. Keller, I think, pitches Sunday.
That'd be Duff.
Get to see Duffman bat. And Philmeyer, if he stays in the rotation.
Okay, he played for Oryx. Hirano played for Oryx Buffaloes over in the Nippon League of Japan.
Here comes the Doge Dog, who I had been saying has been hitting well, but the stats in the last 5 games will prove otherwise. I've been wrong a lot
yeah, I'm
tonight,
say,
Kramer.
you said he's been red hot of late the past 3
I've
games.
been
He has
incredibly
not done
wrong tonight.
anything.
It's not been a good night for me. I'm kind of
Hey,
running
Jayhawk.
on fumes.
Jayhawk for life in the chat.
What's up, Jayhawk for life? Been as wrong as you usually are tonight, Kramer. It's just very unfortunate.
When the players being recognized by sports-wise, that was a great segment. That was a great segment by us.
Segment?
The one that
yeah.
the one that we kept talking about football players and baseball players being recognized. When I won that argument saying baseball is the present and past time of American sports.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Baseball's not coming back.
With Debo Samuel's injury, if you're San Francisco, would you sign Antonio Brown? And over the first.
I'd sign Josh Gordon before Antonio Brown.
The batter, number 66.
Well, both of them have appeal to get it. Don't they?
Gordon sent his appeal in today.
all right, Kramer?
Yeah, my foot hit my mic stand.
Oh, I got to place a chip here because I still have one left. It's got to be here. Cause
Yeah. Oh crap! It's the top of the ninth.
I can't guarantee you. If you had one?
I placed both 2, and I'm out.
And so is my final one. I have to count a 2-0 count here to O'Hearn. 2-1, 3-0 count now.
You could have probably waited.
I didn't know, man. He was over 3. I had to use it.
Chip on
Use it or lose it, Cream Dog.
Tyrell. Yeah, no one to hold him, Bink. No one to fold him.
No win the walk away.
I just got no one to run.
No win the run. That's right.
1 strike.
Sang by Kenny Rogers.
You ever count your money while you're at the table?
Never count your money. Sitting at the table. Gotta know when the walk away. Gotta know when the run.
Ball 4, take the
You know, O'Hearn will walk. Waste the chip on that one.
You know, there's no time for counting when everyone's done.
That's right, Kramer. That is right. That you are, Kramer.
I feel like you'd have to be a very good mathematic guy if you are playing cards. So I'd be good at it.
Mondi will lift this. And it'll be out number 3. The Royals will carry a 1-run advantage into the bottom of the ninth. And I'm fully expecting the Royals to bring in the Wolf.
You know what? If I'd put money on it, I would fully expect it as well. What is that part of the stadium?
Yeah. No, yeah.
No, what's that thing outside? That little.
I don't know.
piece.
The roof looks like that. I don't know why it's there. Here comes the Wolf, making his 27th appearance, 16 saves on the year for the Wolf. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples for the Wolf. They're delicious.
Man, they are red for the
Yes,
Wolf.
they are, Kramer. Yes, they are. Everybody stand up as the Wolf is in now. He'll face Popeye.
Number 20.
Nathan saying, come on, Wolf, man. Man. The Wolf quickly ahead in the count here, 0-1. If you remember down in Texas, the night where the Royals had just a one-hitter, the Wolf actually put himself in for 2 innings. We say he put himself in because he took the phone call and said, oh, you want Wolf? They're like, no, we want Barlow. Wolf went in anyway.
Oh, no, this is a tough matchup right here for Vogelbach and also the Wolf.
Bark at the Moon says Mark. And the Wolf man says Richard. There's a lot of Wolf fans here.
Good song, Bark at the Moon.
I think the Wolf is one of the most popular Royals.
Wolf better get on his A game. So we have Schlitter down there in AAA who's been red hot.
Kramer and I scouting report. Remember the other night we had the Omaha Storm Chasers and Las Vegas Aviators?
What's the next
Kramer and I signed their relief pitcher with a .77 ERA. Made a trade for him. We traded 3 minor league players.
When's Ray Santana's next game?
2 days. He could maybe be the put Singer's the 3rd starter and Santana's the 4th.
It's true. Very true.
And the Wolf has a leadoff runner here.
Philmar didn't do it too bad today. He looked shaky in the first. Looked shaky.
Really settled down. He looked good. It's almost like long relief would be a perfect one.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll discuss it further. Wolf not happy with himself, and what usually happens is the Wolf dials it up. What's the Moose called here?
The Moose is.
What's his name?
Feel like it starts with a W.
We'll find out. We like mascot. Well, we did. Yesterday was mascot day. I remember he got his picture taken with Mike Moustakis once. Ain't O'Hearn will go to second wisely on that one.
Nice, get the lead out. I want to say it's Woolard or something. Wolford.
Mariner Moose.
Mariner Moose. I was way off.
He's available to go to your next party, it says. Brandon Bishop will come as a pinch runner for Popeye.
Number 5.
He's been a mascot since 1990.
1990, yeah, he's...
The Moose was selected as Seattle Mariners' first ever mascot after a contest of more than 2,500 entries submitted by children 14 and under from throughout the Pacific Northwest. It was selected by Amon Spiller, a 5th grader from Central Elementary. He's now probably like 40-something years old. Says when he's not starting a slow cat clap for Kyle Seager.
Oh, crap. Better be caught.
And Dozier there for out number 2. The Mariner Moose feels most at home when he's surrounded by his favorite humans, Mariners fans. He loves skipping through the concourse.
All right, here's a question. How many moose, or mooses, if plural, are in Seattle?
Is moose a word, or is it just moose? It's multiple moose.
Multiple moose.
I think it's just moose.
A lot of moose over there.
Ball inside.
I'd have to say mooses. I feel like mooses.
I don't know if mooses is a word.
Moose, plural.
It's moose. But check out over there. Look at the moose. A bunch of
The only correct plural of moose is moose.
Yeah, you don't say, look, man, there's a bunch of mooses.
A bunch of mises over there.
Say moose. Once again, you're wrong, Kramer.
That's all right. It's normal for me.
And the Wolf. This could be dangerous. Oh, Mahomes.
Get up, Pat. Get
will
up.
Dive for it. Oh, no. And Mondi will fire it home. Oh, and the Mariners tie this game up. Tom Murphy's 7th double.
Tom Murphy. I was praising him last night's game about how good of a hitter he is, and it showed it.
Man, we're sitting there arguing over the plural name of Moose, and they tie it up.
Dang, nabbit. Now the winning runs on second base. J.P. Crawford. Where's Robinson Cano at?
I don't know. Holmes made a nice effort at it. And the Wolf.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
I agree with you, Jayhawk.
Yeah, they burned through Barlow and Moose. And not Moose, Wolf.
Has Lopez pitched?
No.
Okay, good. It was a little longer.
Or he can go for the distance.
The Upton brothers. Well, Justin Upton is in Detroit. No, wait. Yeah, he's in Detroit. No. He's in L.A. Justin Upton's in L.A. B.J. Upton is not in the major leagues anymore.
Do they call it Aaron Mahomes?
I don't think so.
He dove for it. Wolf is serious here. Hat went out. The hair looking fantastic.
This is the Wolf's second blown save, Nathan.
There they saw a werewolf at Trader Vic's. His hair was fantastic. Oh, no. Right over Brohern. This could be dangerous. This could be a walk-off. And it is. The Mariners will touch up the Wolf. Oh, I would hate to talk to the Wolf after this game. And the Mariners improved to 24-52. By the way, 24-52. The Royals,
Shocker.
simply not the Royals' night. The Mariners will walk this off in front of 21,045 people. 71-degree day here in Seattle. And Seattle had the lead, 3-1. Royals come storming back. No, Carlos Gonzalez will get the. I thought you weren't supposed to do that this year.
You know, it's odd that an orange type of Gatorade did not stain that white shirt, the jersey.
Carlos Gonzalez gets posterized. Had a 2-run shot. This is the one that barely went over Mahomes.
Oh, so he hit the home run.
It was Cargo. Or wait a minute, this might have been. Nah, that's not the Mahomes one. Or is it? Yeah, it is.
Hey, Mahomes got up there.
I know. That's the one Mahomes. It was. I thought it was Haneker, but it was Cargo. And we'll look at the box score here for the Royals.
Good night, Scott. Good night, Richard.
The Wolf will take the loss. Rano will take the win. Cargo will be the MVP. Multiple hits for the Royals tonight. Jorge Soler, 2 for 3, raising his average to 304. Home run by Soler. He hit 2 of them, and Kyle Isbell hit his first Major League home run.
It's crazy to think at 28 home runs now for Soler.
I know.
3 hours and 10 minutes.
3 hour, 10-minute game, apparently.
Thank you for joining us here this evening.
Did not move with the
We
lack
remind
of
you to please drive home safely.
Drive home safely, they say here. The old safe car. Here's Mahomes' fly out early.
I did see that, and that's about it.
Here's where Popeye got an RBI. This is the first run of the game. Here's Solaire's first home run, Cream Dog.
Did a 365? Barely got out. We usually see tape measure shots from Solaire.
There just wasn't tape measure shots tonight at all. For either side. The wind was blowing out, too. I think the wind carried some of these home runs. There's where Cargo. Watch Mahomes here. Mahomes made a great effort here. Really got up. 6'3" frame. Got up in the air. Nearly came. I thought he had it. Like at first, I didn't want to say home run. I thought I was going to say, what a catch by Mahomes. Why are they showing this? Top of the 6. Mahomes chasing. I don't like to see that. Didn't need to see it. Here's Solaire's second home run, 365.
He had 2 home runs at 365.
Yeah, one to the left, one to the right. This made the score 3-3 as the Royals start mounting that comeback. Then you had the rookie, his first major league home run.
He hit the longest one. 383.
I was hoping he was going to hit it here just to see what happened. See what he wins. I am curious does he win that moose?
Wins the moose.
And there's
there's no air on this play.
Tom Murphy. This is a great attempt once again by Mahomes. Tom Murphy was the one that got on second here and driven in here.
Just right above the glove. Oh.
Yeah, it's right above.
Tough way to lose the game.
Well, Kramer, it was good to see you for a few minutes tonight.
It was nice to see you jump on the broadcast.
Once again, you come in here and we lose. Shocker.
Hey, we took the lead when I came in.
What happened? Then what happened?
Well, it wasn't my.
We lost.
The Wolf got us.
We don't see it very often from the Wolf.
Early on in the season, we saw it a little bit, but I wouldn't have seen it in recent.
Ever since the game in Texas where he decided he'd go in there for 2 innings, he's
Maybe should have went 1.
I think catching that fish earlier might have screwed up his hands a little bit.
Might have.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Mike Montgomery on the bump. We'll see you guys Friday night for some Friday night baseball. Kramer and I are on the drive 2 to 6 tomorrow again.
Yep.
For day 3. For Kramer Sansone, I'm Jay Binkley saying good night, kids.